Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome to the show. Georgiana here. This is the place where we talk about life lessons learned from Nollywood movies, K dramas, and black films. Because you know what? Sometimes life imitates art. So, before we get into what we're talking about today, which is Campbell and how to prepare for marriage, I'm going to ask you to pause for a moment. Have you subscribed yet? Go ahead and hit the subscription button. Thank you to everyone that's already subscribed. Thank you for going ahead and subscribing. And if you like this video, go ahead and share it, give it a thumbs up, and of course, leave comments below. Now let's get into Campbell and how to prepare for marriage. So let's get into Campbell and the whole 30 yards. So it is a 2020 Netflix Nollywood movie. And the general synopsis says, determined to marry before she turns 30, a woman tries to change her impulsive ways and do whatever it takes to win back the boyfriend who left her. It stars Nancy Isham. The whole cast is wonderful and it's wonderfully shot. And I would definitely say check it out. But today we are focusing on the life lesson we learned from it. So Camberly is all over the place and her boyfriend breaks up with her. They've been together 2 years and her goal was that by the time she was 30, she would be married. So we come into the story where she's turning 29. So the clock is ticking. She's about to turn 30. What is going to happen? She really loves this guy. He's everything. And so she decides, I am going to become marriage material because he told her she is not marriage material. So what do you do when someone tells you that? You go the other way and try to figure it out because he's not a jerk or anything, because people should love you where you're at or leave you essentially. So she's determined to become this person that he will want to marry. So that is where we're taking our life lesson today, which is how to prepare for marriage. The first thing I had was get your finances in order, which is be career focused, be the boss, right? Be the boss queen. You got to get all that finances together. What are you doing with your life? Essentially, get your crap together so that you can be a marriage material. Second one is be a slay queen. So that's like hair laid, braids laid, all of that. Like no hair out of place, looking fine, like the best outfit, like never in sweats, like just always on point, like just being a slay queen in every aspect of your life. And then what? Then you're ready. You're ready to have it and you're ready to be a husband and or a wife and you're ready for all of that journey, right? Right? Like that's what it means to be ready for marriage. And then there's also be ready emotionally and spiritually and be healed. And then what? You're perfect. You're now ready for marriage. Right? Do you all agree with that? That that's what we need to be in order for us to be married. I say no. I totally ring an alarm for this. For so many years, guys, I have also believed this narrative that I have to be ready for marriage in order for it to come to me. And I wonder how many people with apparently right now 65% of marriages are ending up in divorce. So now I'm wondering how many of these people had the finances in order, were slaying, right? And were ready emotionally, were ready spiritually, like they were just perfect. Right? And to me, as a single person, I have been single for a long time and it sucks because yes, I desired to be married. How many of these people have been perfectly ready and they've met the person that is their person, right? Because if they have, why is the divorce rate so high, right? And so for me, it's essentially all that is wearing well and good. Like Camberly, she was getting this ready, right? She wanted to be this marriage material. She did accomplish it. She got her finances in order. She's looking great. But it wasn't enough for this guy. See, she literally had to force the ring on her finger. And then she finally realized what everybody had been trying to tell her. He's just a jerk, period. You can't change a jerk, right? You can't make a jerk want you because that's just who they are. And so from the my point is it's great to be all those things, getting yourself ready financially, being a slay queen, getting yourself emotionally healed, spiritually focused, right? It's all great, but you've got to do those things for yourself, not because you want to be married. Like, you have to desire those things for yourself. I've been reading the 5 love languages, and it's been saying that love is a choice, right? Because when you first get around somebody, you're so in love, you're with them and you're happy and it's wonderful. But you have to choose every day to love them, because it's work, especially when you get into marriage. It is two different people coming together. And there is nothing more challenging than that. So I believe that although you're getting all those things together because you want to, I don't believe that that's when you're going to meet your husband. I've read several books about getting yourself ready for marriage, and I've tried all those stuff, and none of it has worked, and I'm still single. And I'm praying, as you probably are, God, I'm ready for marriage. When is he coming? I'm not perfect. I'm not all put together. But neither will my spouse be. Neither are all these people that are married. Because there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. And this narrative of you've got to prepare all these things to be married, it's so negative to me, because it's like I have to be perfect in order for my husband to find me. And the only one perfect is God. And so I have to wait on God's timing. And although it sucks, although it hurts, I have to wait on God's timing. And so I was also listening to Dr. Darius Daniel. I'm sure y'all have seen him. And he was talking about whether you're called to be single. And he listed questions that you should ask yourself about being single. Go check it out. It's on YouTube as well. And he also put be prepared emotionally and spiritually. I just feel like the point is that we have to wait on God's timing. It's really not about you being prepared for this or that or here and there. No one knows. Only God knows, and God knows the desires of your heart. And he will give it to you when the time is right. Just live your life, right? Do your career, be helpful to people, love your family, do what you need to do, love God, seek his kingdom first, all of that good stuff. Live your life. Pray to God, remember me, God, I still want a husband, I still want a wife, whatever it is. And he remembers, but it is all in his time. Okay? So check out Campbell, see how she got on. She ended up with her best friend, and that made more sense. So let me encourage us with Isaiah 55, verse 8 through 9, which says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." So the Father has a greater plan for us, and you might be frustrated or discouraged. I know, I'm there. But know that God has great plans for you. So stop looking at what's happening for other people. Stop comparing yourself. Your time will come. Might not come when you want it, but the cliche is very true. It comes on time because, like we just read, our thoughts are not his thoughts, but above all, his ways are higher than our ways. So stay encouraged, stay grounded, keep praying without ceasing, and know that in due season, your wife will come, your husband will come, if that is truly the will of God for your life. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching and listening. If this video has encouraged you in some way, be sure to share it and also subscribe to this channel. And also, if you have any questions, please leave the comments and questions below. Thank y'all. I hope you take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and be kind to others. Goodbye.